Okay, so this is kind of a dual a dual deal. So this is from AliExpress. Just a cheap penknife is the way I described it. But it's neat, and I'm sure that's just magic marker or something. I don't know. Super, super cheap. I don't remember what I paid for them, but it was next to nothing. And they have another one that's black ace. Uh, and it's a slip joint knife. And I mean, pen knife dull. I mean, I don't even know if I tried, I could cut myself with it, but I ain't gonna try. So, and it's just cool. It was just cool the way it looked. It's all metal, brushed stainless, most likely. Um, let's see. There's no real markings on the blade. Just a thumbnail cut out. That's it, as most standard slip joints are. And of course, it's got a little loop on the back to go on your key ring, which this would make your key ring significantly heavier because it is, it's got some weight to it. It's all metal. But again, it's a pen knife. This would be just fine for a letter opener, fingernail cleaner, just basic general purpose stuff. Nothing fancy at all. Looks like it's got three T6 screws that just screw through to the other side, which is threaded. Um, it's got the back spacers, a one piece with the key ring all the way up to the top. The standard slip joint setup, it's a halfway enclosed, and there's no lock to it, which it's for what you're getting. I mean, you don't need it. You're not going to be doing anything with this knife really that you would need it to lock in place. It is hollow ground. Um, not a heavy hollow grind, but I can feel a hollow grind in there. So again, that's a perfect little knife for opening packages and stuff like that, cleaning fingernails and just odds and ends. So that's a pretty cool thing. I just wanted to mention it. But this is the main thing. Excuse me. I blew my brains out. So this is a knife blade grinding jig. And these are this right here is a piece that you would screw into the back here, and this is spring loaded where you would adjust your angle that you're going to grind a knife blade. And these are the keepers that you would all these holes are screwed or are threaded, and these keepers right here is what you would screw in here to hold the blank in place, and then you would use this across your belt sander, whatever, to take and grind a bevel. These handles seem to be adjustable. Nothing's proud of the bottom. Everything's recessed, so it should slide fine across your sanding the face of your sander. I don't really get the point of this. I guess it's just not. Uh, it's replaceable, maybe. I don't know why, to be honest with you, but that's fine. But to give you an idea of how all of this works, this will screw in here, which let's just pour out the bits and bobs. I don't see a set screw or anything, so this right here just goes in, and I will probably find a nut that threads the same, is whatever the same threads are here, so that when I get it set to whatever ankle I need, so it does like that. And so I get it set to whatever angle I'm going to grind a knife blade at. Basically I got that number going on. And I take and cinch up my nut here and hold it in place so it doesn't tend to back up. So that'll lock my angle for my grind on a knife blade. Well, why do I need that? because you and me, are going to make a knife. And probably be something simple like a fixed blade or something of that nature. Because, I don't know that I want to tackle something like a slip joint or something like that too soon in the game on all this. So you've got 2, 4, 6. So you've got up to 3 of these set screws per each of these, and you've got washers in there. But you would take and basically do this number right here. And then whatever your knife blank is would be in here, and you would have it locked into place, and you could take and go ahead and grind your bevel. And of course, I mean, I'm going to come up with something, potentially, I don't know where or how, but to where there's something underneath here, that the base of the knife blade would rest against, but it'd have to be flush and narrow, thinner than the knife blade itself. So I may use all thread or something like that, but just an added measure to keep it from, potentially slipping, because I'd sure hate to be doing a knife grind and it does great, and then suddenly it does that right there, and then trying to start all over, getting everything lined up just right. So I'm going to do some modifications to this to, in my opinion, fix it. It'll work fine like it is, as long as you get these tight enough to hold the blank that you're working with in place so that it doesn't shift on there. So just some upcoming projects that we're going to have and that you and me are going to do, and hopefully we both learn something. So hopefully everything works out good and we end up with a nice little knife. Now, it won't be the first knife I've made. I've actually made knives in the past. I made my best interpretation of a copy of a buck knife, and I don't remember if I did it off the buck or the K-bar, which I have, one of each. The larger buck knife and the K-bar. And I don't remember which blade I patterned it off of, but it was basically patterned off of that blade. And I machined my own pommel for it and made the handle out of a deer antler. And I mean, it turned out really good in my opinion. And I gave it to my pastor for his birthday, and he really liked it. Now, of course, I didn't have any good steel to make a blade out of, so it's not really a hardened blade. It's a soft blade, and so it won't hold up to anything like that. But it's more decorative piece. And he enjoyed it. He thought it was great. And so I made another one time. It was a folder out of wood that I carved into a handle, and then bolted an old kitchen knife that had broken after drilling it in there to make a folding knife, which is very cheeky, but it works, and it's in my box of historical knives as I grew up. So hopefully I'll find that at some point or another, and we can get together and take a look at those and talk about them. So this is just a quick little look at this stuff, and so that's about all I got. I appreciate you sticking around. I'd ask if you enjoy this kind of content, you'd like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.